My name is Mr. Peterson. I am the leadership teacher and campus culture director. Theme for the homecoming rally is decided upon a lot of factors. Leadership narrows it down to the top 4 choices this year, and then we turn it to the students. So we want to get the whole students' feedback. So we open it up for an entire day at lunch for the students to vote out of the top 4 that we chose, which one they want to see as the rally theme. So that's how we came up with the Pates and Las Vegas, and we've kind of turned it into a Pates support Las Vegas after what happened. So.
I'm Mackenzie Rivera, and I'm ASB president at Hoover, so I oversee the whole student body.
Hi, my name's Caroline. I'm a senior here at Hoover. I'm not very involved, but I am in leadership. That's my main priority this year.
The setup itself is 2 days, so it's the night before. We're there from probably 7 p.m. till 11 p.m., almost midnight sometimes, and then the next morning we're here at about 5 a.m. and we set up all the way up until the rally. So the setup part actually of the rally is about 2 days, but the whole process of preparing for a rally is a little over a month. My favorite part is seeing the interaction from students. So whether it's class chants or it's students on the floor participating, the more student engagement, the better. So seeing the seniors and juniors always battle with each other, say in their class chant, it's always entertaining. So the more student involvement, the better the rally is.
Favorite part about the rallies is seeing like all the students get hyped up and just cheering on their class, rooting for whoever's performing, and just having fun.
My name is Samuel Perez. I am a leadership student here. I do like rallies because they're entertaining, and plus the posters and all the shows around it.
My name's Amanda Pinto, and I'm a freshman cheerleader. When we go to rallies, most of us are nervous, so we just try to encourage each other and say we can do this or we got this.
Feeling after a rally is done is very mixed emotions depending on the rally. As I kind of have a heart attack every second of the rally, making sure everything is happening how it's supposed to happen, from the sound system to the performances to who's coming out to how's the crowd reacting, all the technical aspects of it. So as soon as it's done, it's a huge relief, and it's either a huge relief with a huge smile or it's a huge relief with what can we do better next time. But it's actually a huge relief when it's done, because it's a lot of pressure for 2,000 people to enjoy this 47-minute event. So,
after a successful rally, I feel relieved and not as overwhelmed, because a lot of preparation and so much time and goes into it. So, just really relieved.
After a successful rally, I feel honestly very proud of not only myself but everyone who did participate. It's one of those things where you have to be grateful and thankful of people behind the scenes of what they do, because people don't realize that we are doing a lot for everyone, and we don't personally think of that. We just want to make others happy. So it's a really good feeling. It's one of those positive things.
You know the feelings for the bag. Kitty, baby, getting things to rest. Like the 68 Jets. Diamonds is nothing when I'm rocking with you. Diamonds is nothing when I'm shining with you. Just keep it white and black and stand by me, sister. I'm too hooked up.
By far, we kill the spirit on every other school campus. I actually had a meeting this morning with all the activities, campus culture directors from all the other high schools, and the communication was between all of them was how do we get that many kids to the game. As this past Friday, for example, we had a ridiculous student section of 400 kids, and it was Roosevelt's pink out game as well, and ours. I think they had like 24 students. So the spirit is undeniable. The kids are there. It's obvious in the past 3 or 4 years that they don't come out for the football game itself, but they come out for the student section and having the party, and then the spirit just in general for our campus is off the charts. So, but to me, it's not the greatest spirit until we have 100% of our kids involved, so we still got work to do. Lunchtime activities is that we have kids, again, that goes along with spirit. They're not afraid to embarrass themselves. They're not afraid to compete. I'm all about competition. I grew up all very competitive with 4 boys in the family, so to get back competitiveness and class competitions and having people out there and not afraid to trip and fall and throw this or dunk their head in a bucket. So I think the activities are amazing. I think it really brings kids together, and when others see other people getting involved, they're like, well, I'm going to do it next time, and they want to get involved, and next thing you know, we're turning people away because we can't have that many people. But the activities are fantastic. Kids get involved, and kids love to be a part of the spirit on campus. I think competition brings out the best of everybody. Whether you are a competitive person, you'd like to watch it, especially when it's a close competition. You know, my 7th grade English teacher was really big in English and competitive, and so that brought out a lot in me. And he had actually told us, he said, if you have a participation trophy in your room, go home and throw it away. You didn't earn that. It's a way to improve. To be honest, I think it's a notion that if my good friend got involved, I'm going to want to get involved the next time. So the more people get involved, naturally that's just going to build our school spirit on campus. I love seeing the teachers that get involved for Spirit Weeks. I think when they get involved, kids want to get involved. Some teachers offer extra credit in their class for kids that are getting involved. But no, I think the more we can build activities and build that culture on campus, I think it does a lot for us. It's unfortunate sometimes of the media attention that we do get. Sometimes the media is so fast to jump to our campus when something kind of negative happens, rather than when all the positive stuff that happens, they stay far away. So, but it's unfortunate. But as far as the kids are concerned, I think it's an amazing school, and we are the standard for everyone in the district to look up to. So, I wish I could give myself credit, but I don't give myself any credit. It all goes to the kids. Leadership always comes up with what they want it to look like, how it will be perceived by our student body, what is the best way to get kids involved, and so they come up with all the activities, and I just kind of make sure it actually happens. So kids come up with it, and then I make sure it happens. Man, with my job and all the activities, from senior nights to games to sporting events to leadership to lunchtime activities, I mean, there's just, the list goes on and on. So I wouldn't do this job if it wasn't for the kids. So the kids, their spirit is amazing. They decided to do homecoming, pink out, paint shell, and Revolution Bowl back-to-back weeks. I thought they were crazy, but it was just that excitement which keeps me going. So kids want to see an awesome event. They got to see an awesome pink out game with 400 plus kids, and so they want to see it this week. And then I'm hoping to get 600 to 700 at Revolution Bowl. So their spirit is amazing. So they keep me going every day. That's it. Yeah. All right.
Today I'm staying after school to study with some friends and to pretty much just do some homework.
Today I'm staying after school to hang out with my friends and catch up on some homework.
I'm staying after school today to serve my detention so I can go to the football game.
I'm staying after school today for upper bound tutorial sessions.
Just after school to hang out with my friends and do other stuff.
After school, I usually participate in with my classes, and I get help with tutoring, whether it be statistics, AP Gov, or any other classes?
After school, I go around, I go to the library, check out some books, you know, for AP English because she's always assigning me books, but that's good. Or I go to like my AP classes to get extra help, make sure I'm not missing anything to keep my grades up. And then after that, I just go to cheer practice.
School, I just stay here, play volleyball with my friends, getting ready for volleyball season.
You're able to talk to teachers after school if they stay longer, like get some like personal help with certain areas you don't understand, and also you just get more time to study by yourselves with friends.
After school, I'm able to have the option of what I want to do. I can go talk to teachers, I can study in the library, I can hang out with my friends, get a snack. There's multiple things to do after school that you can't do during school.
After school, I'm able to talk to teachers that I actually like so they can help me with my homework.
After school, I can get tutorials and help on my homework and talk to my teachers.
Go out of dress code.
What you can do after school that you can't do, you know, while in school is get extra help with your classes that you need, or maybe do an extracurricular activity as sports or music or anything you want.
What I do after school that I can't do during school is get the extra help from my teachers because I can't distract the whole class just for me.
What I'm able to do, well, have a social life and hang with my friends.
Every day after school, I have a student stay after and I try to help them do their homework, or if they have any questions, I try to solve the problem with them. And I correct all the papers that they turn in, and if they have any essay, I have to read all the sentences, try to correct them. And normally stay until 4 or 4:30ish, and then go home and take care of my housework.
Amateur astronomer, and I have been running the astronomy club here at Hoover High School for 22 years, ever since I first started teaching here. That first club did a whole bunch of fundraising, and we bought a big expensive telescope, and we use it at night to look at the planets and stars, galaxies, globular clusters, open clusters, all the beautiful things in the night sky.
If you have time at night time, I normally just get the internet and try to find more interesting lessons so I can prepare for my lesson plan.
MESA is Math, Engineering, Science Achievement, and it's both a club and a team. We compete against other teams in the area, and those teams that win go on to regionals, and if you win at regionals, you can go on to compete in state.
The lesson depend on, sometimes if I have all the lesson plan out, I will follow my lesson plan step by step. Most of the time I always adjust my lesson because depending on the student learning, if they learn well, I continue. If they have any questions, then I might just go back and try to find more to adjust my lesson and make sure they understand well, and maybe sometimes try to incorporate some of the YouTube and try to show them with more video to help them.
After school, we build projects to compete. Things like mousetrap car and model airplane and egg drop competition, things like that.
That's pretty cool.
Clubs are important because it helps you with social life, and it helps you to get to know like other people and like other situations. So. When you go into a club, you look for having fun and getting to learn about other things.
people join clubs so that like they can meet new people and just have a good time. I would join BSU because like I don't really see color in people. I just see a bunch of people having a good time and like they doing what they believe in.
Clubs are important because they're a way for students to gather together and come together for a common goal or a common likeness.
People that aren't in clubs to join a club that they're interested in, or a club that their friends are in, or just people that they like to be around. Clubs are important in your personal life because it would help you for your future, like getting to know people and talking to strangers and just being friendly to people other than those that you know.
Think about things that you like or want to be a part of or are interested in, and just look for something similar to that. And if you can't find something that you like or you want, which you should be able to, there's a lot of clubs, but if you can't, just make your own, because it's important for you to have a club that you really like, really believe in, that you can fit inside of.
My name is Alan Martinez. I'm a senior and I've been attending Hoover since 2014. Say my favorite game this year is probably the Pink Out game, which like mostly half of the campus was there. What it feels like being in the crowd is like, it's a pretty good vibe because like everyone's lit no matter what, if we're winning or losing. So that's the best part. I go to the games with my squad, basically like the basketball players, the baseball players, Ricardo, Michael. I mostly go to the games is because to support my teammates that are on the basketball team that plays football and to hang out with my friends. I've been attending Hoover's games since I was a freshman, so since 2014 pretty much. What I find entertaining about the games is the hits, the crowd, and like the stuff they give out during halftime or during the games.